What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Wasteful Gamer here, and due to a stupid act of mine, I have lost the Let's Play. I'm sure you know about it if you watched the last video. I've lost the Let's Play save, so we've decided to come on over to creative mode and do some. Wow, why am I saying things in strange ways? I'm coming to do some giant, big city and have it as my Let's Build. Started off in the last episode. If you haven't watched it, there will be a notification type thing on the screen now, an annotation, not a notification. I'm not on Facebook. I know an annotation on the screen now for you to click. God, that was hard to say. And you can check out the other video which I talk a lot about my Let's Play and in general what's going to be happening with this city. So let's get underway. What I said I was going to do was build a pathway, which I hope's in the centre. If I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, dead centre there, made of stone bricks, monster egg. We don't want stone brick, monster egg. We want stone bricks. That's the one. We want stone bricks pathway to go through the centre of our archy bridgey type thing, which I have decided if I make a sign up there, it's going to have to be a very, very small sign. So if you haven't already commented on the last video, then you should do with some names, or comment on this video with some names, and we can always change it no matter what. Are you saying I want to call my city Pig? Oh look, they're so pretty. Sort of. Yeah, so it would appreciate if it can come at a small name so it sort of fits there, so it's like Col would fit C-O-L, or maybe Tan, but they're just random names I've just come up with. Even if it's the initials for the name, that would totally work, because I could just sort of tell people that watch the videos that the massive sign is initial, that's not the name of the city, like it's not called the Pooh. Why did I just say Pooh? Never mind. Right, so there's the pathway running through. I'm going to use some fences up here to try and connect it up to make it look more like it's got some depth to it. If I pull that down there, that might end up the middle. Aha, that's what I was looking for. Looks like it's got some support. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. It's getting dark, so let's set it. Oops, why did I do that? Pick up my fence. Carry on with the support. There we go. All the way up like that. Yeah, I really like that. It looks more like a gateway. We need two up here, don't we? More like a gateway type bridge archway thing. I guess you can't really tell unless you're really back here that it's running water. Oh, looks quite good actually. Quite like it. Bridge out the. It's a bit like playing when I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon and Theme Park. I always used to build the maps first. I'm sure you did as well. You build an outline of maps and then have like where you guests are going to be walking around, and then add your rides in and stuff. God, that was some time ago. Theme Park World. Wow. PlayStation 1. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that game was awesome. That was probably the only game my sister would play on the PlayStation. Partially because she sucked at all the others, but yeah, Theme Park. Right, so that's my little. I'll take that all the way to the end, just so it doesn't tick on my mind. Right, oops. There we go. So that's got that pathway in. We'll build a tree. Well, actually, I've only just discovered this little design, which is quite sad, but I really like it. You put one down, and then you go 1, 2. See, that look also almost looks modern to me, but I'm still gonna go with it because I feel like it ties in well. If it doesn't, then tell me, and I'll definitely change that. But it just gives it a bit more of that. It gives it a bit more scenery to look at. You're not just walking down a boring path. You can do that all the way down. Oh, this wood. I hate. This is probably one of the worst things that I think has ever been added to Minecraft. The way it's fair enough if you want to make a wall like that, but usually, well, in my terms anyway, I don't use wood trunk of a tree for a wall. I use it to do trees, so I have to look down. The same with the steps, but it's helpful in some aspects, I know. Right, so we'll just carry on moaning. No, not really. We'll attach that up there. That looks okay, I guess. And then I can put one there, and what does that look like? Does that look okay? It almost looks bare, but I will get some grassy. In fact, we can do that now quickly. Get some grass and just sort of give it a bit more effect, so it doesn't look so bare. Like so, just a bit of scenery. That's one of my favourite things about Minecraft, how beautiful you can make it look just by adding a touch of grass and a few flowers. Ooh, flowers, forgot about them. I'm not too keen on these roses though. I suppose they could work. Put them between my trees. Like a bunch of roses, and the daffodil, where's it gone? The daffodil's only, or what I call a daffodil, is only a single one. I wish that was a bunch as well, because it would look better. But yeah, that sort of works, I guess. To me it makes it look too modern, but I'm going to stick with it anyway. I'm going to do the same over the other side. So if I do 2 on that one, and then it's sort of, I just may as well just bring it down to the bottom. Bring it all the way to the edge there, and then start like that, moving my way up. And then I had one there, didn't I? Oops. One there. Right, now let's stick the leaves on the top. I should probably use bone meal to generate my grass, but it does it too random for me. Don't really like randomness, I like order. I like order, and I like sort of perfection, I'll be honest. Bit of a perfectionist. So let's stick our roses. Let's stick our roses where the sun don't shine. That sentence started off really bad, but I recovered it well. Let's stick our roses. Oops, a daisy. That wasn't meant to happen, neither was that. So let's put the roses in the middle. Try to finish that sentence 4 or 5 times there. And then do the same on the edge and along there. There we go. We want me grass. I'll just patch the grass around here a little bit. All this can be done towards the end of building sections. I'm going to put it hopefully in sections, so you'll title should be now this is the entrance, and then I'll do sort of outer city, inner city, slums. Oh, that's a good idea actually. I might do some sort of slums, some just tents, and then have a posh area right in the middle, and have sort of large bank type buildings like they did back in the old days. I suppose that's what they had. I'm just randomly clicking here now to try and add effect. So yeah, I think I'm going to do sort of like a slum type thing on the edges, make it like little cottages, and then towards the inner make it nice and posh with big restaurants and cafes and stuff. It all sounds very exciting, but I promise you it won't come easily because I'm not a good builder. That's why I'm looking for people to help me. So please, please do. That's given me a nice effect. I'm pretty happy with that. Very happy with that, in fact. Now, what can we do? I suppose we better start on a city wall, because what kind of city back in the olden days didn't have a city wall? But we first need to choose what we're going to make it out of. Not cobblestone, egg. We could make it out of moss stone. We'll have a look. We'll get a few in our inventory. Stone bricks. I quite like stone bricks. Cobblestone. It's the most common one. So if I do stone bricks, if I say we'll make them 2 wide like that so it's got a pathway. And I think it looks like I'm going to go with the mossy stone. I think I'll have to. It looks nice. Looks too nice, I can't resist. So this is where the castle-y theme comes in. Gotta have a nice guard on your city, don't you? Otherwise you'll just get invaded. Like several did. What I'm going to do, have it that pattern, and then on the outside, if I get some stairs and try out, is that a monster egg? No. And try out some design patterns, which will probably fail, but we'll see. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. But then I always get let down by this glass. Actually, no, it suits quite well for the style I'm looking for. I always thought this glass was sort of for invisible floors, because it made it look invisible. But when it's only 2, I guess it looks quite good. Well, it does if you put it in this sort of castle. God, this episode must be going on for so long. I must be boring you guys to death. Right, so it goes around each glass, up, down, up, up. That's the one. I'm liking it a lot. So it's going to be all down there, and then all up, and then all down again, and all up. I think that makes sense. So let's squeeze in here and try and do this bit. Was that one? That one's up, that one's down. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Oh, that's lovely. That is fantastic for what I'm looking for. I'll also do that on the other end as well, on this side. So what I'll do, just to save time between episode 2 of Let's Build, which is this one, and episode 3, I guess I'll make this wall as long as I can this way, literally until I get bored, or maybe until I think that's how big I want the city, and then count it all up, which is going to be fun, and then do it all the way the same on the other side. Hopefully that'll be done for episode 3. I can imagine it will be, in fact. So thanks very much for watching. I've been the Wasteful Gamer, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and favourite the video. Comment all you like, because it helps. Thanks for watching. Peace out, Breadbins.